Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we are doing a purple balayage with a great coverage shadow root. So today my client came in with a level 2 hair and some ends that have been previously lightened. So what we are doing is bringing that lightened hair up to the mid shaft, and it will be blended in with her shadow root for great coverage. So what I'm starting off with is Redken's Flash Lift with bond protectant included and 20 volume developer. I started off with 20 volume developer because I knew this was going to be a long process due to the length and density of the hair, and I wanted to keep the integrity of the hair intact. So I did not want to over process her hair, starting off with 30 volume developer. As I am applying the bleach on the hair, I put the heaviest amount of the bleach towards the end of the hair and work my way up within a feathered look to give us a natural look and feel, so there's no hard line from the lightened hair and the root. With this sectioning, I'm really not using a specific sectioning technique. I'm really going with the shape of her head and following how the hair flows. So making sure that I go off to the side, towards the middle, making sure I'm hitting every area so there's no awkward lines and she can part the way that she wants to part and it can lay neatly. With her hair already being lightened on the ends, I already knew that I was going to have lighter ends than I would the mid shaft. And I already knew that her hair was going to pull warm. So I already had to think ahead about how I could make this easier on myself to where this color will complement the desired look and I'm not doing too much on her hair. So my client decided to choose a purple that was heavily pigmented with blue. It worked in my favor because that blue was going to help neutralize that brassy orange that was in her hair and cancel out any brassy tones that was there, leaving it a very, very beautiful purple. As a result, we used Pulp Riot's Velvet, which their direct dyes are amazing. Anytime that I do use vivid colors, I always go to Pulp Riot because they give me the best results. There's no bleeding, the fading isn't horrible, and it leaves the hair healthy. Plus, it smells good. I really hate color that stinks, and I never found anything wrong with any of Pulp Riot's products. So now that we're starting to get to the middle of the hair, I noticed that the hair is getting way thicker. So what I like to do with my slices is put a nice layer of lightener on the bottom of the foil where the hair is going to sit, just to make sure that I have extra saturation. I learned from experience it's better to oversaturate than undersaturate. So I always try to be conscious about the amount that I use, and I want it to look like frosting, honestly. If it does not look thick, I will put a whole glob on. I'd rather it be too much than too little and it looks really splotchy. Towards the front, I did part with her natural part, just because this is how she wears her hair on a regular basis, and I wanted to frame out her face, so I'm using a little bit chunkier sections just so the front can be a little bit more bold, so that color can really pop. So now that we're done foiling, I am going back to my oldest foils and starting to take them out and check the hair. Obviously, the color is coming out amazing. She lightened up very beautifully. I did notice some spots where she bled, so with the shadow root, it's going to help me blend it a little bit better to where it's a beautiful finish, and the transition from her shadow root to her color hair will be seamless. So now it's time for color. I've already put in her shadow root, which is 3NN. I wanted to keep her as natural as possible. And again, we are doing Pulp Riot's Velvet Direct Dye. I do not add any conditioner. Anything is added in it. And I definitely will dry her first just to get the full effect. And I let it sit for about 30 minutes. As you can see, the top half of her hair is still a little on the brassy side, but those blue pigments that are in the purple will help neutralize it so it's not muddy or brassy. So after washing her out with Keep Me Vivid by Total Results Matrix, I totally forgot to turn on my ring light, guys. So I am so sorry that you could not see the color in full effect right here. But like I said, I used Keep Me Vivid by Total Results, which is honestly to me one of the best color protected lines that I've ever used. It does keep the hair vibrant. It's pearl infused and it smells amazing. I use it all the time for all of my clients to keep their hair vibrant. No matter what color line I use, it always keeps the hair vibrant for me and keeps it moisturized with protein. So my lovely client decided that she wanted to do big body curls. So why not use my Balayage Nano Titanium 1-inch flat irons, which gives a beautiful, voluptuous curl to the hair, especially with thick, natural hair like hers. And here we are finishing her up. I absolutely loved her hair, the way it came out, the dimension in the hair, and how the curls look and complement the color. She was an all-around amazing client, and just look at the vibrancy in her hair and the health. Thank you for watching my video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me what you think about this video. Have a nice one.